Welcome back to Death in Her Shadow. I'm Death Witchling.
I'm Shadow Phoenix.
And today we are continuing our Trick and Treat visual novel episodes.
Woohoo.
Our gameplay. Woohoo!
Yeah.
All fun and Halloweeny.
Mhm.
So, if you haven't seen our previous videos,
Go watch them, otherwise you will be pretty lost.
because we are just going to jump right in here.
Yep.
Okay, so it is 2:13 a.m. So this must be after we've passed out in the forest.
Yep. They're gonna be lost just like us.
Okay. Here we go. I awake, completely confused, not knowing how much time has passed.
Well, you just told us.
Well, my head hurts like hell, but I can't blame it. Fortunately, the pain goes away quickly, just as my confusion. Soon, I come back to my senses. My flashlight is lying on the ground, shining towards the empty air.
That's not good.
Yeah. I immediately pick it up. It was my only protection against the darkness that surrounds me. Then I remember that...
Holy shit.
What?
Was that the game?
That what? They did the like, ooh.
Okay, it is. I was like, oh, that scared me. I don't know why it just did.
Then I remember that Stephen and Alfred were with me.
Steven? Alfred? Can you hear me?
Without thinking, I scream their names in the dark while trying to find them with my flashlight, but there is no trace of them. They are gone.
Ah, dang it.
Where the hell are they? And what the heck just happened? I really don't understand anything. Shit. We should have stayed at home. This is not a proof of courage. We could be in danger. I have to find them.
Do you, though?
Yeah. Well, that was a quick episode. So...
No.
Just kidding. So it's 2:19 a.m. now.
Been like an hour and whatever.
No, since the last time it showed, it's been like a few minutes.
I thought it said like 1:13.
No. And then when we just woke up, it was like 2 something.
Okay.
Little time has passed since I started to look for my friends, and I already can't stand this place.
Okay, yeah.
See, yeah, little time.
Okay.
I'm going crazy in this forest. The darkness that covers it is unnatural. It is a darkness that steals your own sanity, replacing it with anxiety. To make it worse, the air is damp and cold as in winter, carrying a strong rot smell.
Oh, here it is again.
As if there were corpses of animals hidden throughout the forest. Ooh.
They're in the trees.
The trees. The atmosphere in this place is oppressive. With every step you take, it makes you feel more uncomfortable. Since I started to look for my friends, I felt that something is watching me, but there is nothing. I sigh with my voice full of frustration. I just want to get out of here. I continue walking, devoid of any hope. No matter where I look or how much I walk, I find nothing. I cannot even hear the sounds of animals. Well, that's not a good sign.
Nope. Especially when you're in a forest.
Yep. Rather, it seems they're already dead and rotting. Ugh.
No. I have to calm myself.
I said to myself. I stop for a moment to rest. I breathe deeply, but the rotten air of this place does me no good.
It'd probably burn your eyes too.
Yeah. Immediately, I start to cough as if I had something stuck in the throat. In my throat.
Shit. What am I gonna do?
This cursed forest seems endless. And even if by miracle I could escape, I cannot abandon Stephen and Alfred. I'm really screwed up. Or I've really screwed up, I think that's supposed to say. Again, I sigh, feeling on the verge of tears. My frustration is building up, but I have to do my best to keep calm. I'd be freaking out in that situation.
Mm-hmm.
If I fall into despair, then there is no doubt I will be joining the list of missing persons. In the end, I decided to keep walking. Step by step, I should get somewhere. At least I was convinced that staying in the same place would not do me any good. I think they say, like, if you're lost, that you should stay in one place so that people can find you.
But, you know, you're in a creepy freaking forest. You're all alone. You know you had people with you before.
Yeah.
You gonna stay in the same place?
Yeah, probably not. Even if it was only to deceive myself, feeling that I'm doing something, I wanted to continue walking.
Yeah.
Time passes without any changes. Only the sound of my footsteps can be heard. Knowing that as soon as you stop, you will be surrounded by a dead silence is a good incentive to keep walking.
Mm-hmm.
But my legs were already hurting. Suddenly, I hear a crack at my feet.
Ooh.
Instantly, I take a step back and look below to see what made that sound.
What is this?
I whispered to myself, surprised, discovering that I had stepped on animal bone. Ooh. I believe that is from an animal, although I do not rule out the possibility that it belongs to a person.
Fun.
Yikes. But for my own good, I prefer not to think about that.
Yeah.
An
lose your sanity pretty freaking quick.
Yeah. An expression of anguish is drawn on my face. It is best to ignore it. I have to keep walking. Suddenly, my flashlight reveals something. Without hesitation, I point towards there again. Hello.
The cat.
Oh, it's the cat. Only to realize with the surprise that is the white cat. The one from before, which made that awful meow, but this time I find it lying on the ground. It appears to be fainted and is wounded. Then what should I do? Oh, okay. Ooh. Now we have choices. Ignore the cat or pick her up.
Well, nothing about it. You're walking in the forest with your two buddies.
Yeah.
You hear the footsteps. You see a white cat. You get knocked out. You lose your buddies. You keep walking. You find the same cat lying on the ground.
I don't know. What do you think?
Ooh, I'm one of those people. I want to pick it up, see if I can help it, but I'm also one of those people. It's a trap.
It's a trap. I think I would pick her up because it could have been yowling because the cat couldn't have made the noise right behind us. So it might have been meowing at the thing that was making the footsteps. And because the cat is knocked out like we were.
Trying to warn us or something.
Yeah, it could be a victim,
that
right?
Too.
So I don't want to just leave it, right?
All right.
Okay, so let's pick her up.
Yeah.
It is best to continue without waking her.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
That cat is dangerous. It's her fault that I ended up in this place and my friends are missing. I wouldn't blame it on the cat.
Not exactly.
Yeah, you guys walked into the forest. She didn't lure you there. But even knowing that, for some strange reason, I can't help but feel sorry for her. Even if it is unnatural, it is still an animal. I then bend down to see her closer. She is unconscious, and there is a thin line of blood coming from her mouth. Uh-oh.
I'm a real idiot.
I said to myself. At the same time, I cleaned the blood from her mouth with a handkerchief that I had with me. Fortunately, she doesn't wake up. I then closed her mouth, making her appearance a little better. Now she seemed to be peacefully sleeping. After a long sigh, I decide to pick her up carefully. I don't know what the powers of this cat are, but if she brought me here, maybe she can return me to my world. How do you know you're in a different world? You're in a forest. You're lost. That's it. With her in my arms, I decide that the best thing I can do is to continue walking. 12:31 a.m. So like 10 minutes later. Okay, so let's go. Again, I find myself in the dark forest, walking aimlessly. Only moving forward, but it doesn't seem I was getting somewhere. In my arms, I carry the cat, which sleeps soundly. Come here. Here you'll be safe. That's not creepy at all. Some random voice. I suddenly stop. It was probably easy to see the disbelief on my face at that point.
It's that voice again.
I whisper to myself with no one to listen to me. We've heard this voice before.
Apparently, yes.
Shortly after I found the cat, a mysterious voice appeared in my mind. It is a feminine voice, soft and gentle, as if it belonged to a princess from a fairy tale, but I can't trust it. Am I really going crazy? Or is it this forest that doesn't make any sense?
Probably a bit of both.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I don't know, but I don't like any of the two options. I then feel the cat move in my arms. I look down at her confused, just to see how she opens her red eyes suddenly. Oh. I become quiet at that instant. For a moment, the two stayed motionless, staring into the eyes of the other. The red eyes of the cat are disturbing to me, but also there's something fascinating about them, something that attracts me. I lose myself in her eyes as if hypnotized, until suddenly she jumps with the intent of scratching my face.
Oh.
Oh, jeez. My reflex is pushing her at the same time I jump back, turning my head to dodge her claws. I managed to dodge her attack, but in the process, I dropped my flashlight.
No.
I panicked and acted clumsily. The flashlight falls near me, lighting up a tree in the vicinity.
Oh.
As soon as it left my hands, I remember how dense this abnormal darkness is. I quickly pick it up, not even thinking before taking action. The cat's probably gone now. I then light the place where the cat was.
Go.
Only to discover she has arched her body angrily, as if she feared an attack from me. Which I guess is normal. I mean, like, if she was passed out and then she was all of a sudden in someone's arms, like, that'd freak me out too. Those red eyes stare at me, shining with the light of the flashlight as if they were jewels, reflecting a fearsome hatred and rejection towards me. My body freezes after seeing them. I can't even think. Oh, jeez, that sound. The cat then lets out a thunderous meow, similar to the one before, but weaker, although not any less frightening. There is no doubt there is something wrong with that animal. It must be cursed. Everything is her fault. She must be some kind of evil spirit, a pet of the witches. I feel how panic seizes me. My heart beats quickly, begging me to do something. My mouth is dry, my forehead covered with cold sweat. What should I do? Escape from the cat, confront the cat. What do you think?
First time it meowed like that, we got knocked out. The second time, it just tried it. Oh.
What do you think? It's just a cat. The worst it's gonna do is it scared us with its meow. And it
Alright, confront it.
confront it.
Yeah.
Confront the cat.
I don't like that noise.
No, I should not despair. I have to calm down and think carefully about what I should do. With that in mind, I take a deep breath and look again at her. Soon, the expression of my eyes changes from fear to courage. I realize it is only a cat, without a doubt a strange one, but my life is not actually in danger. Yeah, see, exactly my thoughts. This isn't a tiger staring at me, but a simple cat. Apparently, her only power are those weird meows. If she could kill me, she would have already done it. So I rule out that possibility. Her work must be transporting the next victim to this area of the forest, so unnatural and shady. After filling my lungs with air, I slowly walk towards the cat. Her meows get louder with every step, but I don't let them scare me. Seeing that I do not turn back, she shyly takes a step back. In my mind, I smile at that image. The prey is now the hunter. I look at her directly while advancing. See, this is good. We made a good choice. We didn't panic and run away. Little by little, her meows become weaker, as if she was losing strength. Whoa. Then I suddenly jump and take her in my hands. She hardly resists at all.
Not so tough now, right? You look better like this.
She is trembling in my hands. She looks so helpless that I almost feel like a villain. But I must not forget all that she has done so far. It's her fault that I'm in this place. She brought me here. Then, if I kill her, would it be possible to go back? I don't want to kill the cat.
No.
For a moment, that grim idea crossed my mind. That is a terrible idea. I had never killed an animal. Truth is that I can't be proud of myself in doing such a thing. Yeah, no. But if I do, maybe this legend could end here and now. Then, what should I do? What? We are not... I can't believe...
Captured. Keep her captured.
Yeah, obviously. I can't believe that's an option.
Yeah.
Just keep her captured. It's only logical. The magic should die along with the cat. That should be my ticket back. If I kill her, everything would be over tonight, and the legend would come to an end. Confident that it was for the best, I try to view it in my mind. But no matter how hard I force myself to see it, the end, I am unable to take the life of another living being. Good. Even if it is a cursed cat serving a witch, I don't feel good killing her. I think I'm too nice for my own good. So the only thing that remains is to keep her with me, hoping that sooner or later she allows me to escape. With nothing more to think about, I decide the best thing to do is to continue my path. Okay. Well, I think that is where we're going to end this video.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's where we're going to end part 3. So of course, as always, if you liked our videos, hit that like button. We love the support. Comment if you have any comments for us, questions, any opinions on our choices, any recommendations for us, like for games to play. We love to hear from you guys. It's always good to know, to get feedback and to know, we're putting out content that you guys actually want to see.
And of course, if you like, please subscribe. Hit that bell icon to make sure you stay up to date with all the videos we post.
Yeah, so you never miss us. And I mean, it's our Halloween month, so we're coming out with all kinds of crazy, gory reviews and stuff, as well as gameplays like this. So we will see you guys in the next video for part 4.